Hello and welcome to my channel. In this lesson I'm going to talk about move, rotate and scale tools, this time using channel box or layer editor. In the previous lesson, however, I spoke about those tools and I showed how we could just simply grab, if the move tool is selected, for example, we can grab one axis, let's say X, and just move the object alongside X or Y or Z. But the problem was if you just wanna just move an object specifically about 2 centimeters or 2 units, we cannot do that. And if another example, if you want to rotate an object around here Z or Z, we can of course rotate the object, but we cannot just set it like 90% by just rotating it. It could be very close, but there is no guarantee. So here what we can do is, this time I'm just going to explain these process through using channel box layer editor. If you can't see the panel here, you can just simply click on the top right side icon and you can access this channel box layer editor. As you see, nothing is there because no object is selected yet. I'm going to select this box and now we see some numbers showing at this point translate XYZ, rotate XYZ, and this is the same thing for scale. At the top side we see a name which is here for this object, and obviously it could be different for your object. This is the name of this object, which is pCube1. I can simply click on that and just put a new name like C1. Let's just make it simple, C01. And so the new name is C01. Then we can just move the object alongside XYZ, like using this icon there. It's just working very similar, but this time we have access to numbers and we can specifically move an object alongside X by 2 units, 10 units, so on. So here I can choose any or even some of the numbers and just put a new number like 0. So now I'm just saying the object is sitting in the center of my award, which is 0, 0, 0, this point. So if I change this X to, let's say, 5 and press enter, so the object is moved by 5 units. I'm just zooming or just getting closer to that object. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. Just the the middle point of that object. So it just exactly 5 units far from 0, 0, 0. And we can do the same thing for rotate and scale. So at this time we see rotate Z is 87 something. That means the object is rotated around Z by 87 something. So if I just put 0 here, so object is just back to its original form. I'm just pressing F and just framing on that object, and this time I wanna rotate object alongside or around the blue one, which is Z again. So if I choose 45 and press enter, See, it's just very simple. Object is rotated now by 45%. Sorry, 45 degrees. Then I just press enter, putting 0 and back to the previous position. Scale is a bit different. 2 doesn't necessarily mean 2 units. First, let me just put 1 unit and I'll explain that. When it says 1 for each scale, that means the object is at its original size according x, y, z axis. If I just put 3 for y, now object is 3 times bigger according only to y axis. As I mentioned, it doesn't mean just 3 units or 3 centimeters or anything like that, just working as a multiplier. So this time I'm selecting the input 2, so the object is the twice size according x, y, z to the original size. And we can select more than one object and do the same thing. So I'm just selecting these and press 1. So both objects just getting back to their original size. And I suppose it's very simple when you are using these numbers. And one more thing I have to add here is it's actually very funny. We can select the left side of, those titles, and let's select rotate Y. I just selected that. Then I move my mouse here and click drag on the middle mouse button here. And now you see the object is rotating around Y. And I can do the same thing for this time transit X. Select that, click drag, and just moving the object alongside X. The last thing here I should say something about is the visibility of this object. It's on or it's 1, so we can see the object. If I put a number like 0 and press enter, the object is hidden. And then I can write on or press or just put 1 and press enter. Object is back to, object is not hidden again. So that's it for this lesson, and thank you for watching.